Hi, friends. It's Dr. Shawna, unlicensed sex therapist, and also your friend. Hi, how are you? Are you taking care of yourself? I'm okay. Uh, the dizziness is coming and going, but it's not as bad as it's been, so that's good. Uh, I appreciate all your kind words and advice. Sometimes I need advice. Quite frankly, I often need advice, to tell you the truth. So I have to rush a little bit because Tristy has to go very shortly because she's going to be a judge at the Whiskerino competition in Petaluma, California. It's happening in like an hour, half an hour, an hour. I got to go soon. But I didn't want to miss my Ask Dr. Shawna. It's day 7, you guys. It's been a week of this already. I can't believe it. So much has happened in a week. Oy. I hope the rest of the month is a little calmer, to be quite honest with you. My God, quite a start to the project. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into the question of the day. And it's a nice balance, honestly, to yesterday's question, day 6's question, which was about polyamory. Well, it was about swinging, technically. So this question, this day's question, is about monogamy. So that seems fair, nice and balanced, fair and balanced. Okay, I gotta bring this laptop real close. Okay, so this question comes from Liv, and Liv asks, how do you keep sex life alive in a monogamous relationship after many years? Great question, Liv. First of all, congratulations on being in a relationship for many years. Did you say, I think you said relationship. Yeah, so we don't know if you're married. Doesn't matter. You're in a committed relationship with someone. It's been many years. Very, very, very common for the sex life of a monogamous couple to get a little stale, old, familiar, habitual. This, I would say, 100% across the board, this happens. For some, it doesn't happen for years. For some, it happens in months into it. For a lot of people, it ends the relationship. So, good sex alone does not a good relationship make. What makes a good relationship? That's an episode in itself. But I can tell you, sense of humor, good communication. You got those two, you got a lot. Okay, so sex life, when you first meet someone and you chemically connect with each other, you become intimate, there are actual hormones and pheromones and such getting activated, right? It's like a high, it's like a drug. I mean, they've compared them and they're almost identical. That doesn't last. No matter how much you love the other person, physically, chemically, it can't last. And so that's when you have to really start, I don't want to say working at it as if it's a job, because that's no fun, huh? But you have to apply yourself and you have to get creative. Okay. So you're a monogamous couple and you want to remain that way. I respect that. Great. So how can you spice things up? Communication is the key. I say this every time and I'm never going to stop saying it because it's the truth. Uh, you got to talk about it. Now, a great way to spice things up is to talk about your fantasies. What do you, when you are having an erotic moment with yourself, what do you think about? A lot of people watch porn when they're by themselves. Here's a suggestion. What if you watch porn together? Oy, right? That's very intimate. That can be a little intense, sometimes very erotic. Now, this can bring up other issues if you discover your partner is into a kind of porn that freaks you out. That can bring up some stuff. Don't let it wreck things, though. It's just a new way to get to know your partner. Remember, fantasy is fantasy. It doesn't mean they actually want something to happen to them in real life, okay? There's lots of other things you can do. You can take a shower together if you've never done that before. Having new experiences together is really the key of what I'm getting to here. Um, you can you can play games, you can play games where you pleasure yourselves in front of each other, but no one, you can't touch each other. It's not allowed, right? Put some rules in there. Could be fun. I don't know what your kink is, Miss Liv. I don't know. I don't know what you're into. But these are just suggestions. If they don't excite you, then throw them out. But you get where I'm coming from. This is a time you want to spice things up. Bring in a little fantasy. Maybe you like costumes. Wear a costume. Maybe he wants to see you in some sexy lingerie. If you're a cubicle worker, send some sexy pictures to each other throughout the day. Say, I'm thinking about you. Treat it treat it like you're trying to romance each other again. You remember those days? Sometimes the romance gets forgot. And you can make it fun, you can make it sexy. I'm excited for you, Liv. This sounds fun. It's like a fun project. So tell me what happens, okay? Let me know in the comments. The way you asked this question, you can give me an update. I want to know. I'm so nosy. I want to know everything. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, if you're going to the Whiskerino today, I'll see you there. I'll be there with Tristy, and otherwise, I hope you all take care of yourselves. You do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, 1:30 Pacific. I'll be here. Will you? I hope so. Okay. Bye. Bye. I'll see ya.